Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over a new move that is going to be shifting the meta as far as fighting Pokemon are concerned, as well as a lot of others. Hopefully we're going to just see a whole bunch of these Pokemon get this move for next season. I would assume that's what's going to happen. And this move is going to be called Upper Hand. So we're going to go over all the Pokemon that can learn it, as well as the benefits that they are going to get from it as far as coverage is concerned. So let's get into this. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. And then this is going to be from the Pokemon group. Of course, it is going to be a data mine leak here. So upper hand stats. All right. I don't really, I'm wondering when they're going to release this. Maybe they're just putting it in now. And then for the next season, they're going to kind of just dump it on a whole bunch of Pokemon like we see them do with whenever they add a new move. They just kind of give it to a whole lot of different Pokemon right in the beginning of the season. So in PvP, it is going to be doing 70 in cost, 40 energy, and a 30% chance to decrease the target's defense by 1 stage. So that's not bad. 30% chance is pretty decent. What does that look like? Well, we're looking like Psyshock or Crunch. Kind of like a 3-charge move deal. It should be pretty good, right? So we'll see. And in PvP, or no, PvE, this is going to be going up against gyms and raids. It's not looking that great. Power is going to be 50. It's going to cost 33 energy and yeah, 2,000 milliseconds. So, it's not something you're going to want to run as a fighting type Pokemon or anything else other than that. But when it comes to PvP, it's looking pretty interesting. So with that said, let's go ahead and hop in to see who can learn it. Again, it's going to be kind of like a Psyshock, Crunch, kind of Clone-esque type deal. All right, I'll go ahead and throw this video up here for you. All right, so Pikachu can learn it, Raichu can learn it, Alolan Raichu, Poliwrath, that's going to get some benefit. I mean, Raichu as well, that can get benefit too if you're going up against, say, a Dark type, or not Dark, a Ground. Well, yeah, Dark type too, because it's fighting, right? But mostly the Ground types. You do have Grass Knot on Alolan Raichu, so there is that. You also have Brick Break on Raichu too, so it's not like it's going without coverage. And then you do have Poliwrath, which could benefit from that as well. It does have Dynamic Punch, but this is going to be a little bit of a quicker move, so you'll have a little bit more spammability. Hitmonlee could definitely see some usability in that for sure. Hitmonchan, yeah, we can have a lot of fun with that. I have a level 50 Shadow, so I'll be definitely testing that out. Adding another move to Mew's move pool. Technically, Mew can learn a lot of moves. They just haven't simply added onto it, but yeah. Moving on, though, we do have Heracross, which is also going to be able to benefit from that because it does have currently only close combat, which is going to be lowering your stats, so that definitely could be nice for you. Sneasel, maybe something for a Little Cup. Tyrogue, Little Cup, Hitmontop, definitely could be useful there because, again, this is another one of these fighting Pokemon that only has close combat, lowering your stats, so it can definitely benefit from upper hand. Sceptile. So Sceptile, let's see here. What are you looking out for? You have Earthquake, but this is going to be a little bit more spammy. Grass is strong against Rock already, so Steel types. But again, you have Earthquake, but this is going to be a little bit more spammy. So you're going to definitely have coverage up against Steel and or Ice there for you too. Blaziken, that'd be pretty fun to run Blaze Kick as well as Upper Hand, 2 kind of spammy moves. And then you do have a chance to lower the defense, of course, with the Upper Hand. Shiftry. Some coverage there against other Dark type Pokemon, I suppose. Although just might as well go Leaf Blade. Ice types too. Makahita and Hariyama. Hariyama. So this one is, what does it have? Dynamic Punch? Yeah. You're just probably going to want to run that. But then again, it still could be definitely really nice for you to spam that charge move there for sure. All right, moving on. Meditite and then Medicham. Medicham has Dynamic Punch already. So it could definitely benefit from this anyways. I mean, Dynamic Punch is strictly going to be a stronger move. That's the one you're going to want to use when you're going up against gyms and raids if they have that. When it comes to upper hand, just PvP here. Then we have Zangoose, close combat. So it's not a fighting type though, but it definitely can benefit. Now, here's one that I really like, Infernape. This thing needs counter. This is definitely going to help it if they do give it to it for sure, because right now it has close combat. Again, another one of those moves. It has Blast Burn. It just needs a good quick move, and then it'll actually be able to do something here. Maybe it'll get some love. Apom, that's just a useless Pokemon. Riolu and Lucario. So Lucario has Aura Sphere. Okay, so We don't really need to worry about this move too much. It's definitely going to obviously be a great option. But yeah, I mean, at least you're getting another move that's helping out a little bit better as far as PvP. And the snow is coming down crazy here. I can't believe it. It's snowing like this at this time of year. I mean, it's not unheard of, but it's just like, damn. Then we do have Toxicroak, which another one has Dynamic Punch. Could definitely benefit from Upper Hand. Weavile. Sure, I guess, not really. Glade, that's fighting. Definitely can use that. It has close combat, so this will be nice. Leaf Blade, as well as Upper Hand spam with Psycho Cut, looking good. Samurott, Fury Cutter, super spammy with that as well. If you do need coverage to go up against, I don't know, like Steel, but then again, you might as well just hit it with Hydro Cannon. Hisuian Samurott. Okay. Conkeldor, that's the one I like to see. So this one does have Dynamic Punch already, but definitely can use a lower energy spammy fighting move too, which will be nice. Lilligant. Okay. Sure. What I'm looking at is Scrafty. I don't know why I just scrolled right past Scrafty there, but Scrafty only has, as far as a charge move for fighting, what? Power-up punch, so that's definitely going to be beneficial for Scrafty, and that's probably going to be one of the main Pokemon that you're going to want to see get this move, to be honest with you. Minshao, okay, this is too squishy to use. Cobalion, Tracheon, Virizion all have Sacred Sword, so just throw that move out the window. Greninja could be okay if you needed coverage for fighting, but it's always probably best to run Night Slash as well as Hydro Cannon. Talonflame, that's the one that's going to benefit here. You know why? Because it's weak to rock, and its current move pool doesn't really cover rock. You get wall kind of flying, fly, and then flame charge plus incinerate. So if you do have the upper hand move, replace it with, I don't know, maybe flame charge. Then you're going to be able to actually get coverage up against those rock type Pokemon that kind of shut you down. And then we do have Halucha, which is going to be another decent one that it will receive because it is going to be part fighting. Great League style there for you there, I suppose. Passing a few, got Komodo, which is definitely going to be pretty awesome to have that because right now it does have close combat, so who knows. Phalanx, it's getting a mega. Ooh, I don't know. Sometimes I put those spoiler warnings out. Sorry if you didn't want to hear that, but anyway. Sneasler, not bad, has close combat. It can use that for sure. I personally love Sneasler myself. Quaquavel, a little too squishy for anything, but that'll definitely help its move pool. And then the Pokemon that are actually here, we have Palmo and Palmont, which definitely can use that too for sure. So I have a 100% completely maxed out one of those. So I'm waiting for the Community Day to evolve it one more time to receive its Community Day move. I don't want to use another Elite Charge TM. But we have a pretty decent roster of Pokemon that can receive this move on this list here. So not bad at all. Pretty excited for Conkeldor, but I think one of the best beneficial Pokemon to win out of this whole thing here, seeing that this move is not necessarily made for going up against raids, is going to probably be Scrafty, Glade, I guess Conkeldor, but not, it's not, it already has Dynamic Punch, but it's definitely going to benefit there. And Infernape, that's for sure. Infernape's another one. Medicham, I guess. Hariyama. There's a lot of decent Pokemon on this list that are going to receive it, but the most beneficial to me is going to be Scrafty and Glade. That's for sure. Oh, Hitmontop too, and Heracross. There's a good amount. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here. Now, I don't know. This one's not too crazy. This is nothing too crazy to go over. I'm just going to put up some Mega Raids that I go up against by myself here. Granted, Mega Salamence is going to be 4 times weak to ice, and I do have the Kyurem Whites, 2 of them, so there is that. But what this is about is the power creep. We've talked about it before a little bit, but it's looking pretty good. I mean, if you are out here just paying and... So I was going to talk about the power creep thing, but I don't know if I really want to get into details about it. It's not too crazy. It's just kind of, what? But anyways, folks, there you have it. I was going to talk about the power creep, but I don't think we're going to go over it this time in this video. I want to make its own dedicated video and bring that to you in more of an extensive detailed format instead of just blurting out some random stuff here. But I just wanted to bring you that information regarding the new move Upper Hand. Looking pretty interesting here. Probably going to see that next season for sure, but hey, who knows. Anyways, let me know who you think is going to benefit the most out of all the Pokemon that we did look at, because that's all the Pokemon that can learn that move. And tell me what you feel. Catch you all next time, and take care.